President of Barbados, Her Excellency Dame Sandra Mason, Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Amor-Motley, Military Advisor to the Chief of Staff, Barbados Defense Force Lieutenant Carlos Lovell, President of the Caribbean Association of Principals, Mr. Stephen Jackman, and other members of the executive, heads of delegation of the various Association of Caribbean Principals and all visiting delegates, presidents and representatives of the Barbados Union of Teachers, the Barbados Secondary Teachers Union, and the Association of Principals of Primary Schools, other principals and deputy principals, both past and present, other members of the teaching fraternity, our most gracious sponsors, specially invited guests, members of the media, and others viewing online, good morning.
Good morning.
I am happy to join my colleagues in education for this biennial event designed to strengthen the capacity of secondary school leaders. Considering the pivotal role of leadership in the delivery of quality education, I take this opportunity to congratulate the hard-working team on a successful staging of this event and to express my desire for all the intended outcomes to be achieved. The Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training in Barbados fully appreciates the transformative power of education. For this reason, we have embarked on a journey to reimagine education so that every child from every school in Barbados can have a bright future. As we go forward with education in Barbados, we are building on a firm foundation, one that is fair to all students, teachers, and our partners in education, one that is inclusive, catering to the challenged and the gifted, one that is relevant, and one that is modern. It is envisaged that building on a firm foundation will lead us in the direction of achieving a quality education system in keeping with global expectations. It is heartening to know that several counterparts around the region are embarking on similar journeys to put the heart back into education and to keep our children at the center. For example, just as Barbados is focusing on empowering our students and providing meaningful avenues for them to participate in decision-making through establishing our national student councils, I understand that our colleagues in St. Lucia, Jamaica, and Dominica have done the same. Throughout this conference, as we engage in various activities around the theme, resilience in the Caribbean education system, reimagining, recovering, and retooling, it is hoped that collegiality will abound and there will be extensive sharing of best practices. It is often said that principalship can be a very lonely position, especially when one strives to be impartial and maintain a high level of objectivity. Despite the seeming isolation that might exist at the school level, there is comfort in the knowledge that there is an entire community of school leaders across the Caribbean on whom you can rely in relation to employing best practices. It was American teacher and activist Margaret Fuller that said, "If you have knowledge, let others light their candle in it." Considering Fuller's words, I believe that in addition to one's own knowledge and skills, shared practice is a powerful tool for building resilience in Caribbean education. During this process of reimagining our various education systems, in the quest to get better outcomes for our students, it would be remiss of me not to highlight the crucial role of teacher quality in improving student outcomes. As principals of secondary schools, You must do all in your power to ensure that teachers of the highest caliber are not only recruited, but that they are retained within our schools. As mentioned previously in Barbados, our efforts at reimagining education are with the goal of each child having a bright future. To my mind, that bright future will involve ensuring that our various education systems focus on developing 21st century skills such as critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. When I think about communication, that communication is not limited to one's native tongue only, but students should be competent in speaking at least one other language. And I've heard the Prime Minister speak of this on several occasions. As we strive to develop these skills in our students, I believe our school leaders and teachers must also have these skills. In situations where these and other relevant skills do not exist or need to be strengthened, the appropriate sessions must be sought to develop these. In my capacity as Chief Education Officer, I have been charged with the responsibility of ensuring that continuous professional development opportunities are available. For those of you in Barbados, I pledge to undertake this task with diligence and to ensure that all professional development opportunities are of the highest quality in keeping with the expected quality of our educational leaders. I also encourage my colleagues across the Caribbean region to do the same, as quality professional development will play a key role in the recovery and the retooling, which are both integral to our success. As we look towards building a resilient education system or resilient education systems, I challenge you to continue in this vein of open and honest dialogue. Forge linkages with your Caribbean counterparts and stand strong in the power of collective wisdom. I wish all of you success as we all chart this path together. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.